Hello, good evening. Well, it's 6 o'clock, which means it's a launch of a brand new one-day special. And this is something really quite exciting, isn't it, Hazel?
Really exciting. I haven't been able to control myself all day. In fact, I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh, bless you. Because we, like you were saying, there was a soft launch of some stamps before, but now this is the first big launch.
This is the proper big launch, yes.
Yeah. Gorgeous. So what have we got then? These all beautiful florals are here.
Yeah, so what you've got, we've got 4 sets in the one-day special.
Yeah.
2 of them have got the sunflowers on, so you've got the font matches through all the 4 sets. So we've got the happy birthday, we've got with love, best wishes, and they're separate words so that you can have birthday wishes and you can mix and match your words up.
Oh,
but so we've got a nice array of different sunflower ones on that one, and then we move across to the daisies. Again, we've got special friend there, we've got some bumblebees, dragonflies,
oh, they're cute,
extra leaves, you make me smile. I do really quite like that.
Yeah, lovely.
But again, you don't have to use it all together because they are separate words. The next set, this is, it's fast becoming a real favourite of mine. I love this because we've done some verses for you inside the cards.
Yeah.
But we've got those lovely kind of statement sprigs, I'm going to call them sprigs.
Yeah, why not?
And leaves, but just they make beautiful cards standalone, or they all kind of intermingle with each other. So I do find myself going across all 4 sets.
Definitely.
And then last but not least, we've got thinking of you, thank you, just for you. That gorgeous sunflower there with the line, that is excellent for doing borders and squares. And then you've got that beautiful wreath. You've got 2 little twiggy bits, they're brilliant for pattern building. The separate sunflower, that builds up so you can decoupage it on that wreath as well. You can stamp part of it. There's just so much you can do.
And you've added in some different types of cardstock.
Yeah, staples. So you will 100% need watercolour card and super smooth card. And we've given you 20 sheets of super smooth and 10 watercolour. Because depending on your techniques, depends on the cardstock. So we've given you the ingredients to make excellent cards.
And there is 49 stamps and you've got a whopping £19 saving. Please do check out your baskets. They are beautiful stamps. You've done some boards for us here.
Yes, it just gives you an idea of how they look stamped out. So I think I've done that onto super smooth, just using a black VersaFine. Yeah,
there you go.
But real nice, crisp, clear. And on the font, it kind of grades down so that you can shade it without any effort. Just pop your colour at the bottom and it just looks really effective.
Very nice. Oh yes, they stamp beautifully.
That one, that sunflower going across, again, that makes lovely squares and borders. It's just beautiful.
And then this one, look at this, special friend, you make me smile. And again, look at the shading in the leaves.
Yeah. So one of those daisies is the same size as the stem daisy, again, for you to mat and layer up and decoupage.
Amazing. And then look at this wreath, I love that.
So again, you can see on there with the twigs the way I've positioned them, just to give you a kind of sneaky peek of how to pattern build with it, and they just look brilliant.
They do. And then we've got some wonderful samples. So let me just stand that up there without without it falling over. Right, here we go. Beautiful samples. Let me try and show a couple of each. Oh, we're seeing some right there. They are stunning.
You see that yellow one, the thinking of you, on watercolour card is amazing. I absolutely love doing that technique, and that's going to be my first thing, just to show you, if you don't own watercolour card, you really need to purchase them, because the results that you can get are brilliant.
Amazing. I mean, just look at this. Oh, a little bit of glossy accents on there, I think.
Yep.
Very nice. Oh, look at the watercolour effect here.
So that one's actually using the Ecoline pens. Making a background, but building up the colour, masking out as well. Yeah. And just use the word smile, because I just thought it went.
Yeah,
it's just really happy, that one.
I think a lot of people are sending more cards nowadays.
They are, yeah. So this is a fine example. This one Caroline made, and she's just a one colour card, but just stamping down onto super smooth with that one, and that was from the set 3, the one with the verses on. But yeah, even though it's a verse, it's the main focal point to that card.
Amazing. Look at this one in the sepia tones.
I love that one. Yeah. So that's a gatefold card. So if you just open it slightly,
yes, of course.
You've got like a little panel. But there you go. So a bit of the outside in, and I do love doing that. So with the verses, it really gives you the versatility to finish them cards off inside as well.
Definitely. I'll just do a couple more. There you go. You've got your best wishes in the centre.
Yep, so that was just the one little stamp used as a background, and then on the die cuts, just gives a different effect going off the edge.
Excellent. Oh, I've already shown you
done
that one. Sorry. Oh, there you go. We've got this one.
Really
nice.
simple, but how effective is that, and striking, just using the little daisies to make borders. I think Claire made that one for me.
Right.
I do have to thank Claire and Caroline. They've helped me with the samples and they've done a beautiful job.
Haven't they? Look at this one. Again, so lovely and clean and simple.
That's just giving you a little hint, and when you open it up, you've got that the full branch inside that just reveals. There you go.
Look,
it's just lovely. It's a trifold card, so it's off one of the 15x42s.
Oh, excellent. And then let's just bring one more in. Have a little look. Stunning. As I said, £19 saving. You are getting those stamps, 49 stamps, and also the super smooth card and your watercolour card. £49.78, 284 000. Then, so this is a back by popular demand?
It is, because they were so popular on Wednesday, so it is on extended delivery.
Okay.
But we've brought it back there for you because by demand, really.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely brilliant set, and the script will couple up and be versatile with the one day special. You can use it with that as well.
Nice. And I'm seeing that you've put in some beautiful red cardstock.
Absolutely, yeah. So you've got your 10 cards, 10 sheets there of your A4.
Yeah, and 290 GSM, and it's a really lovely true red, isn't it?
It is, and that's where the name came from.
Yeah, but it is very, very nice indeed. A few samples that I've got here, and there you go. Look at that.
I love this. This is onto super smooth, but just them little poppy heads with a little bit of shade of black soot there.
Yeah.
Just lovely. And portions of the script stamp in the background.
Nice. And then we've got this lovely one. Oh, is this another gatefold?
It's a gatefold.
Yeah. It's really nice. And
but how nice
colours.
is this going to be with the sentiments from the one day special as well? They're going to couple up beautifully.
Absolutely. Oh, I like this one because it's quite dramatic.
Absolutely. Yeah, Caroline made this one.
Nice.
Stunning.
Oh, look at this one. Look at this. That's
now this
really
one is
beautiful.
made by Gwen.
Okay.
Yes.
It's fabulous.
It took her a long while to make, but it is truly stunning.
Worth it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'll show one more. Again, look how effective that is. Right, this is really busy again. Really, really busy. At £14.95. Item number is 441936. Now we do have a happy hour. So as it suggests, only for this hour will you be getting a deal, and it's £10.99. And what you've got here is the Elegant Edge die with 25 sheets of super smooth and 25 sheets of the Wedding Ivory card. So you've done a nice little sample here to show it.
Yeah, I just brought those in just to show what a beautiful edge it is. It's really, really effective.
Nice.
And it is its name, it is elegant.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, lends itself well to lots of different projects.
Yeah, I mean, great price again for all that cardstock and the wonderful die. £10.99, and you've got a £7.50 saving. So do check out your baskets. 322033. Now, we have got more items on the show, but as always, we know you want to see the demos. Here is the website. We've got lots and lots of different cardstock, from your watercolour to your super smooth
and true black.
Yes, all different sizes.
Yes. So it's all at your fingertips.
Yes, go to the website hochanda.com. Alrighty, over to you.
Okay. So what I wanted to start with is I just want to show, I'm going to go from the Thinking of You set, and I'm just going to pull off the sunflower stamp, the one that can mat and layer up onto the wreath there.
Yeah.
And I just want to simply, I've got some watercolour card here, and I just want to show you how lovely it looks. I'm just going to quickly build up a background before I show you my first full demo. So I'm just going to randomly stamp this all over. And this is why you'll really, really want some of the watercolour card, because although you can kind of get an effect on super smooth, it's not going to be the same as what you can get onto the watercolour.
Got you.
So just a random stamp over there to start with, and then if you just spritz down some water, I'm just using wild honey oxide. So I'm not over putting too much water on, but just enough to make that ink move. and then you will come in and just dry that off. Now, to save time, I have done one that I've already dried, so I'm just going to move that over. And then all we would do, just clear that up, you'd use your VersaFine now, and then you would just stamp that up and sort of like position over. Now, I don't normally, I will admit this, I don't normally ink up like this. It's not the correct way to do it, but just for speed, I'm gonna go with it. So just going over, because I've got a rough guide of where that sunflower was. Yeah. And it's just then, it pops them back up to the surface.
It does, doesn't it? Look at that, how effective is this? We are already 10% gone on the one-day special.
And then all you can do, you could just pick up a water brush and just add in some more depth into those, and it just pops it up from the page. I'm going to be honest with you, you probably can't see it, but I've just slightly missed my stamp in there, but that is purely because I was inking it up wrong.
Oh no, don't worry, it looks fab to me.
In fact, yeah, you can see it a little bit. But just by adding that little bit, how effective does that look?
Really pretty.
And so that's using your watercolour card. Okay, so I'll just wipe that up and then we'll go straight into our demo.
Now, if you do want watercolour card, we do have a bundle for you. Here it is. All the different sizes. You've got the 15 by 30, 12 by 12, A5 and A4, and you've got 170 sheets in total, and it's 280 GSM. £47.97 there. Oh, there's a freedom discount on that one.
It's amazing value, isn't it? I mean, what better time to take advantage of the watercolour deal? Yeah.
This is a why not deal, by the way. 890998, and it is also on FlexiBuy. There is, what's the saving on this? £17.80 if you're a Freedom member. How good is that? There you go. Now we're going back to the lovely Hazel.
Okay, so I will show you what we're going to make. So I've done this, just a one colour card, and I'm going to use the one from the Happy Birthday set, and I'm going to take you through inside as well. So I'm using a 20 by 40 card, and I've just done a half fold. You can get this in the Super Smooth bundle, which is on the counter, which we'll show you later. So I've just cut myself a little square. This is 14 centimetres, and I'm going to pop it in my platform. And I think it really is important to do this technique if you have got a platform, because it does make life so much easier. Yeah. I'm just centralising my stamp and just getting it in position, because if I stamp it right, it means I get these little hearts in the corners and they look so effective. Right, so that's in place, and I'm going to turn it around. Now, whenever I'm inking up with an oxide, I always slide across first and then give a few taps. Yeah. And don't be put off if you have to stamp it down a couple of times. And I tend to press harder in the middle and softer on the outside because they're more delicate, so they don't need so much pressure. Okay?
Oh, look at that imagery.
And then you're just going to rotate that round, and we're going to repeat.
Nearly 20% of the one-day special is gone. It's flying out, Hazel.
I'm not surprised. It is an adorable collection. I've really, really enjoyed working with it, and working with Gwen as well, because it took us a while, but we're really, really happy with how they turned out. So even like that corner flourish would look stunning.
Absolutely, yeah.
But we're going to continue, and you can see where those two meet. We've got this gorgeous little heart type shape.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I hadn't spotted that.
So it depends on how you line it up and where you position your stamp, depends on where they meet, basically.
Yeah.
I'm shaking the whole counter. Okay, so this is on Super Smooth. Right. And to keep it simple, trust me, I shouldn't do that because it stains and you can't get it off. I'm just going to take that yellow out. Right. Even though it's on Super Smooth, you can go in, look, and still have time to pull that colour out.
Yeah.
It's not something that you need to stand over. I'm just going to be really quick and just pull out the colour on a few of the flowers, because that detail is still staying there.
Yeah,
so you
definitely.
don't have to be a wonderful colourist to get this effect.
Yeah.
So I'll just do those 4 large ones, and then maybe I'll pick out the leaves just to keep it simple. There's the leaf there, and then we've got one there, and just going round. So just follow round.
Mm-hmm. It's very detailed, this
It is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
And again, you can still like layer and decoupage up if that's your thing. You can mask out, you can just use portions of it. I bet I've missed one, but we're going to go with that. So I'm just going to pop that to one side.
Okay.
And then if I just bring this in next to it to show you
look at
actually,
this. Yeah.
you can see like I've introduced a slightly different blue there, just to give me a bit more detail.
Right.
And even when I've put the card together, I can still go in at a later date and add some more. So now I've cut myself 2 matte layers, one for the front and one for the inside.
You all right?
I was just thinking, actually, while I've got that stamp in place,
Right.
I'm going to do, I want to stamp a bit on the corners for the inside. So I'm going to use the 7 centimetre line.
Right.
And I'm just going to mark that up. It's either that or you transfer your stamp to a block and do it that way. But this way you can kind of, there you go. And then we'll just rotate. And because I've got my markings on there, look, where it's over stamped, then you know that you're going to get it in the same place each time.
We've had a question come in actually.
Yeah.
From Nancy. Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Nancy said she's new to stamping.
Okay.
So she just wondered, what did you mean when you said, "Oh, I'm about inking up, like you're inking up incorrectly"?
Right. Okay. So what you want to do normally is, whether your stamp's on a block or a platform, you would take the ink to the stamp and gentle taps, and that means you get a really nice even coverage. Because I was going tap tap, one thing, you get it on your fingers, and 2, you can miss bits, and that's where I'd got a little miss on there.
I see.
So sorry if I didn't make that clear, Nancy,
Oh, no,
but I
don't
hope
worry.
that's answered it for you.
That's the thing, that we get new crafters all the time.
Absolutely, yes. So this is for the inside.
Yeah, it's going to look really good. Sometimes we forget about the insides, don't we? And I think they're just as important.
Yeah, it's lovely to bring the inside out.
Yeah,
no,
I know
the
what
other
you
way
mean.
around. The outside in. Okay. So I'm going to pop that to one side.
Okay.
Because we're now going to take the stamp out and do the happy birthday. So just give that a quick wipe down, which is very good for me, because I'm not the best at cleaning the stamps. No. Right, so we want happy birthday, and I've cut my square, so pop that in. It won't matter because it'll be on the back.
Don't worry.
Because I stamped over and over.
Yeah.
Also, what I've got, I do find these really handy for when you're lining up, because you've got the grid. So I'm going to pop that on.
Yeah, that is very handy.
When you first take them off, they're obviously a little bit sticky, so just take a little bit of time and line this up, because obviously it's got a repeat pattern. So you want to try and get it as, so I've got 2.5, 2, that's 3, so I need to come over a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe to there. Okay. Whoa. See, I was going to do this in the platform and have it ready, but I thought it's important for you to see.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 on that side and just about 3 that side.
Cool.
So we'll go there. Okay. So in the same fashion, the detail, you can see the detail on this so well.
You can. I do like the font. It's really clever, actually. Look at that with the gradation. Very nice.
I'm just going to... There we go. And then we'll rotate.
And of course, that's all in the perfect place now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's going to be nice and even
Now
all
there's
the way around. You all right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just going to say, I'm slightly off on there, but again, that's just me being too honest. There's a choice as well, actually. When you get to the bottom, let's put this one on so that you can see. Now, on my card, if I bring this in, look, I've got both my happy birthdays going that way. So
see.
I would have actually have done my happy birthday and lined it up down this way, so I could have moved it along.
Right.
But because I've put it there, I can't. So I'm just going to go and have it upside down on this one.
Absolutely. No,
Which is
like
fine. It'll still run. It'll still run.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. So we'll take that out. I think that's it for the stamping platform.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to actually use a little bit of this stamp for the corners. I'm going to take that sunflower off because we don't need that now. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of this down on each corner here to finish it off. So although it's not the same stamp, it's from the same set.
Right.
So it's going to give you a slightly different. And I am rotating it each time on the corners so that we don't have the same bit showing. And then we'll just wipe that up so it doesn't go everywhere. I'm quite impressed with how tidy I'm being, really. So you can go in and pick out your areas, and as soon as you start and add that little bit of ink in there, it really does transform it.
It does, yes. Very pretty, and it can be like quite quick, which is something.
Yeah. So you can go over the font as well, but for speed, I'm going to keep that.
Yeah.
And I'll go over it in one of the breaks so that I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
So then, let's get a little bit of, make sure this is clean-ish. I'm going to revert back to this one because it will be dry.
Right. And you're just edging it there.
Yeah, just an edge. And again, it's just drawing your eye in. This one I haven't painted, but again, you kind of get the idea with it.
Yeah.
I will go over and do that. So that one's edged.
Just to match it up.
Where did I put the...
Is it to the other side?
It's hiding. Here it is.
You got it.
So this one I'm going to go a little bit darker. And that really does frame that. And then you've got the option then to mist some water over there to get some faux bleaching effects. Just gives you another...
There you go.
Another option.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're so good today.
I know. Right, this should be dry enough.
Wonderful.
I'll just keep it soft. And then the final thing is just the sentiment, the verse for the middle.
Yeah.
Because that's going to finish it.
It's looking lovely actually because it's all the one tone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's something about one tone cards that I really quite like at the moment. So, card base.
And again, that's super smooth, is it?
This is super smooth from the 20 by 40 card base.
Right.
All the way for the mats and layers. So we'll pop that on. And it doesn't matter which way I put it.
Yeah.
Because it's the same on each side.
Cool.
That's the way round we want it.
Yeah.
And then we've got the centrepiece.
Really pretty, really beautiful stamps, these.
Phew.
And they're going to be so usable because they're for any occasion.
I think you're going to find yourself going to them time and time again.
Yeah.
Let's just move that ink because I know what's going to happen. Now, we need to put the sentiment in. So on that set then, we have got, let's see if we can read those. Put that back.
Lovely.
We have got, hope lovely surprises are coming your way to make your birthday a wonderful day.
There.
We've got with love and best wishes on your special day, and birthday wishes are being sent your way. Now, because it's a big card, I am going to opt for the big one.
Yes.
Because it's going to just fill more of the gap. So again, just get that in place. Position. half of the time I do just go by eye.
Yeah. All
I
good.
could have put my little grid in, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I tend to go by eye as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to press too hard with these. If you want just a little bit more, then just add a little bit more ink and press a little bit harder. But that is really crisp and clear.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we'll pop that to one side, and we will, again, you can fill in those little bits with your water brushes as well and pull out that colour. So this would be for one of your special friends because of the size. It's an impact, isn't it?
It's wonderful. Thank you, Hazel.
That's okay. I'll just turn that round for you.
Nice. Ah, absolutely stunning. Right then, thank you, Hazel. Now, with the one-day special, a quarter of the stock has now gone. You've got those gorgeous 4 stamp sets with all the different florals. You've got daisies in there, absolutely beautiful. I love that wreath. That's possibly one of my favourites. And you are getting 10 sheets of your A4 watercolour card and 20 sheets of the Super Smooth. That's just to top you up, to get you going. Excuse me. A few samples of each because they're beautifully made. There you go, look at that one with the happy birthday. It's been coloured in so nicely. Ah, there's this one, look, with a little shadow box frame. That's really pretty. We've got another one with our birthday wishes are being sent your way. This is a gorgeous one. Look how big this is. That's amazing. Then, there we are. Let me just move this one. They're stunning samples, absolutely stunning samples. There you go. And look at, open this up. There, look at that. It's beautiful. Marvellous. Okay, I'll show you some more samples later. £49.78. There is a £19 saving. Huge saving, 284 000, and of course you can spread the cost, 2 payments of £24.89. The poppies have been extremely busy again. 30% of the stock has gone, might go again. It is on a slight extended delivery from the 2nd of November because they sold out the other day. Now, as well as that beautiful poppy stamp with the script, you're getting the A4 True Red cardstock, 220 GSM, and you're getting 10 sheets. I mean, look at that sample. I mean, look at all these samples. They are glorious. Popped onto a candle, that looks amazing. Then we've got now the script. It just makes it for me. I think that is just wonderful. Oh, I'm going to pick this one up because I think we've got tags and things possibly in here. Isn't that nice? Start of a scrapbook. Oh yes, look at this. Always and forever, all the way around as well. It's really pretty. And inside, now that's effective, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, we've got a tag. This is beautiful. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, look at this. And we've got more tags in here. What's behind there? Look in the different types of cardstock you can get. Watercoloured in. It's very, very beautiful. That's a real special piece, this one. Okay, it's at £14.95, and you've got a £3.50 saving on this, 441936. Right, we've got a collection of Super Smooth and watercolour card. You've got 25 sheets of each. Now the watercolour card is 300 GSM and the Super Smooth is 280. That is £9.99. Oh, is it? Is that wrong on the screen?
Super Smooth is 300 and the watercolour is 280.
I am so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
We'll get that changed. Wonderful. Right, Katie's on it, so don't worry. Moving along then. I hope this is right. We've got the watercolour card collection. Oh, moving too far. Here it is on screen. This is the different sizes. You've got the 15 by 30. 12 by 12, A5 and A4, 170 sheets in total. It's also on Flexi, no, Freedom. Well, I think it's on Flexi as well. £43.17, and you've got a £17.80 saving, I think. That's if you're a Freedom member, or 2 payments of £21.59. Next then, we've got the Super Smooth collection. Now you're also getting some bonus watercolour card in here as well. 150 sheets, they're all lovely assorted sizes. You've got your 15 by 30 centimetres, 50 sheets of that one, 15 by 42, 25 sheets of that one, 20 by 40, and there's 20 sheets of that. You've got your 12 by 12, 25 sheets of that, and you've got your A3 cardstock where you get 20 sheets of that. £27.99, 243754.
All the instructions. I
Oh,
think there's
of course.
9
Thank you
sets
for
of
saying
instructions with those.
Yes.
So like this, that'll be 10, 20, 30 different card folds. There's pizza boxes,
Yes.
there's gift bags, bottle bags, memory books, everything. It's all in there.
Marvellous.
So it's a proper big starter kit.
Cool,
Yep.
thank you. 243754. Do you get the same then with our black card
Same
stock?
with the black as well, yeah.
Nice. Same sizes, and you're also getting your bonus watercolour card, and you've got 150 sheets in total of your lovely true black cardstock. £45.49, and 165005 is the item number. Lovely jobby. Okay, we have got a happy hour. You've got half an hour remaining, just under half an hour remaining to get it at this price. Here we have got the gorgeous die. It's a really lovely die, this. And then you've got 25 of your 300 GSM Super Smooth and 25 of your 260 Wedding Ivory. And that's only £10.99. There's a £7.50 saving, really good. 322033. We've also got a 7-day saver. This is 100 sheets of the A4 mirror card with a whopping £45 saving. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one launched this morning at 8 AM. Look at that price. Snap it up. It's
If there was a time to stock up, it would be now.
definitely love that. It's only £14.98. 457007 is your item number. Okie dokie, back to you then, Hazel.
Okay, so I thought I'd just do a little demo with the poppies.
Sure.
I'm just going to create a quick background. I'm using the watercolour card again, and just one of the Ecoline pens this time. Just spritz down and add some water, and then it's just to get like a softish background.
Oh, I
and
like
then
that.
I love the lines on there, but you can then add on more water as well.
Yeah.
So whatever your choice. The great thing about this is every time you do it, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
So I know that that is sacrilege to do that, but
Just for time purposes.
absolutely. I am one of these people that's not very patient as well, so I do mop.
Yeah.
But I'll blast this dry. Just give that a little time. Once it's been on there a minute or so, it settles into the cardstock anyway.
Yeah.
And the good thing about the watercolour, you can see it's like arched up. This is brilliant because as it dries, it goes back down flat.
Right, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it.
happening.
And it also, if you dry it from behind as well,
That'll flatten it too.
absolutely. Right. That's as much patience I have with drying. Now, one thing I do is I do use our red liner tape when I stick something like this down, because we've had water to it. Although it's flattened back down, I like to make sure that my edges are going to be really stuck down tight.
Yep.
So I'm just going to pop that down.
Nice. I have got the rolls here. You get the 4 rolls. Sorry, I should take them out the package, shouldn't I? The 4 rolls. You've got your 12 millimetres.
3, 6, 9 and 12.
Oh, excellent. And 30 metres on each one, which is amazing. Look at that. You can see the different thicknesses there, can't you? Lovely.
And you will use all of them, especially if you like making the frames as well.
Yeah.
Because depending on what size tab you do, depends on what thickness. So we're just taking that away.
£13.99 for all 4 rolls. I mean, 30 metres on each one is wonderful.
It's amazing. You think it will last you for ages, but you soon go through it.
Especially if you're box making like I like to do.
So I'm just going to mat and layer that onto one of our red 15 by 30s, which are probably on the brand shop. And then I've done a couple of other little mats to go on here, which I'm going to attach down with some collal.
Yeah. It's quite a nice contrast with that blue, isn't it?
It works.
Yeah. I feel like it looks like a sky background now.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going for.
Good.
Mm-hmm. So then a little black one. Right, so now what I've got is another little bit of watercolour that I want to do a bit of maybe some green and some yellow and then maybe a little bit of blue. The same sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Why is it the water is always on its way to the end?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think that's fine. That's going to be enough for me.
No, it's nice and soft actually.
Okay, and then I'm just going to mop that up and dry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we've had a question from Bren. Hello, good evening. Hi. And she's asking, do you know if dyes will be coming for the poppies?
At this moment in time, no, but it's a good idea. We'll certainly bear it in mind. Mm. Okay, so I'm going to take the script stamp and I've just kept it on the back acetate.
Yeah.
And I think we'll go with a softer. In fact, do you know what? No, go on. See, look, I'm being indecisive now. So I'm not being careful how I stamp it up because I just kind of want portions.
Yeah, yeah.
And a top tip for you here is it's got a jaggedy edge. That goes to the right. So I'm going to position and just stamp a little portion down. So I've got little bits there.
Nice, that's a nice effect, that one.
And then on the poppy sheet, I'm just going to take off this small little poppy.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to set that one on. So we'll use the platform for this.
For the poppy, we are almost half the stock gone. Very, very busy.
Can't believe those poppies.
That's wonderful. Poppies, though, are so, you know...
Do you know, it's one of my most favourite flowers.
Yeah.
I really do,
but
really
it's so
do like them.
poignant as well.
Yes.
That's the word I was trying to think of.
Okay, so I'm just keeping this quite subtle.
Yeah.
Although it's a grey, if you do it a couple of times, it does come up a little bit darker. In fact, let's put a sentiment on there while we're here. Now, we could go So Sorry or With Sympathy, which is in the poppy set, or we could use one of our other ones. And do you know what I'm actually going to put on here? I'm just going to put Smile because I think that is quite nice. So we're going to go up into that corner. We'll take that one off. So it's really nice to mix and match the stamps from across all the sets. Let's just pop that down.
Yep.
There we go.
Yes.
That's lovely. Mm. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to do one thing, and I'm going to stamp this larger poppy onto the red card.
Oh, nearly.
Did you? My magnets have just clapped together. So this is a 2 for 1.
Okay, we like those.
This is just a technique and a card. Okay. There we go. And I'm just going to set that to the side. We will come back to it, but look how beautiful that stamps.
I love it on the red as well. Yeah.
Right then, so we're just going to add in and start and colour. So I'm going to just pop some of my pen down on here. And I'm also going to, I might actually just pop a little bit in first and then pull. You see, look, I didn't clean my pen.
Oh, whoops.
It had a bit of blue on it. So I'm just going to start. And the great thing about these poppies, you can see, again, I'm not a colourist. I like what I do. If I'm happy with it, then that's enough for me.
Yeah.
So you've got an idea of where the light and the shade goes. So just add in. There we go. Darker in that bit. And then we'll have a touch in there. And then, I love that sound.
Yeah, I actually find it quite satisfying. Squiggle,
What
squiggle.
am I like? And again, Just add in. So just a very, very simple, this one. You could go in and ink around, but that's just going to place onto there.
I love the colours.
But it just ties in really quite nicely. So we'll just pop a little bit of collal on there. And one thing that I did come across when I was doing all my samples for the poppies was how effective it was when you paint onto the poppies. So that's that one for you.
Love it. Beautiful.
Okay.
And it's a little bit different.
It is different, yes.
Liking that.
So with this one, you let me just do one thing. Because it's versifying, it's a slower drying ink, so I just need to make sure that it's dry. So we just blast that.
Yep. For the poppies, we are now over half the stock gone. Very busy.
Okay, so watercolour. I can add my pen in there. Make sure I've not got the green on there. And just start deepening in certain areas, and the effects were absolutely beautiful. It just gave a subtle little highlight.
Yeah.
So much darker under here. And whether you're using a watercolour pen or even just your oxide inks, you can achieve that look. So at the start, it just looks like it's quite a big difference, but when the water dries, you just get that nice subtle finish there, but just a little effective top tip there for you. So just adding that around.
Just catches your eye, that. Yeah.
Just blot that off. And you can just keep going in and deepening that. That keeps flicking water, can you see it?
Yeah.
There we go. But just really, really effective. I have really enjoyed, well, all of the stamps.
Right.
They're amazing to work with. So that's that one. Shall I hold it up?
Yeah.
It just gives you, there you go.
Yes, you can see that
As that dries,
now.
it just deepens it, doesn't it? It just intensifies it there.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Hazel. We are now almost 60% of the poppies gone, absolutely flying. Beautiful stamps. You've got that wonderful script as well, and you are getting 10 sheets of your True Red card. It'll be dispatched from the 2nd of November, just because it sold out previously. Lovely. Okay, then just to show you, obviously you're going to get a lot more than this. You're going to get 100, but it's too heavy for me to lift because I'm a weakling. There you go. But it's really lovely, lovely rainbow mirror card, isn't it? And I can tell it's a really good weight, and you'll get all 100 sheets with a £45 saving. That's crackers. It's £14.98. That's all you're paying. Please make sure you're checking out your baskets. 457007. And then coming along to our one-day special, we're almost a third of the stock gone in the first live hour. You're getting these beautiful, beautiful stamps, and you're getting a little top-up of your card stock. 10 sheets of A4 watercolour card and 20 sheets of A4 super smooth card. Let's show you some samples. Here we go. This is so pretty. Oh, we're looking at those samples. How nice. That's cool. They're beautiful.
There's your pattern builder, the thank you one, the little DL easel card. How effective does that look?
Absolutely. It's really pretty, all of these. Oh, gorgeous.
And the little daisies.
Yeah, yeah.
Great for making your background papers as well.
Nice on the tags.
Yeah.
Lovely to send a tag to somebody.
Yeah, that's quite a different kind of card. The Caroline made that one. It's really, really effective.
Love this.
Lovely on your frames.
Absolutely.
You see, that's got glossy accents on and all sorts. Really effective.
Wonderful. So if you want to spread the cost, 2 payments of £24.89. Item number is 284000. Then we've got our happy hour deal. Here it is. 15 minutes left to get it at this price. You've got that wonderful elegance die. It's absolutely stunning, this. And then you've got 25 sheets of your super smooth, which is 300 GSM, and 25 sheets of the wedding ivory, which is 260 GSM. That is only £10.99, and you've got a £7.50 saving. Item number is 322033. Right then. Are you ready to go, Hazel? Do you need another minute?
Ready? No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we must remember to show that lovely sample as well. You wanted to show.
Oh, the frame. Yes.
Yeah.
That. Shall I bring it in?
Why not?
So
You'd
this
love
was a lastminute.com. It kind of fell together, but I really, there you go. I really enjoyed making it because it's kind of a medley of all the stamps together, different kind of generations. We've got glossy accents on there. Some are in the background, some in the foreground, but made with a super smooth card.
Yeah.
So really effective.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Don't fall. I'm starting off with a 20 by 40. There's a theme going here, isn't there? I have just scored it at 10 and 20. The reason being, I just glanced up at the clock and thought, how is that hour nearly gone?
I know, right?
So I've just made a Z-fold card and I've cut myself a little matte layer to go on the top. So it's this one that we're going to decorate to start with. And I'm going to position the stencil over the top, and I will use my Scotch tape to stick this in place, and it is so handy. It's stuck. Right, so just stick that down. It's just going to help me, and it's not going to hurt my card. So just like so.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to grab a little bit of tumbled glass. Now we might get a slightly different tone on this because my brush has been in other inks. And when you, it looks like you're not doing anything, but you are. So just get a soft coating round. Obviously you'd be taking a little bit more time than me. So let's just have a little look. Yeah, that's fine.
Just nice and soft.
Yeah. And then I've got another stencil, and I've got the inner piece. Oh,
It's alive.
it's very alive. Just place the negative over there, and then this one, and then we'll just get a few of those just for a little bit of interest in the background.
Right.
I need that hooked over there. There we go. And I will follow this, providing we've got enough time, I'll follow this theme through into the middle of the card as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll take those out the way for the
That
moment.
looks cool. I like that.
So it's just giving us a nice base. Oh, I haven't got my machine. See, I usually have my die cutting machine to stick that on.
Oh, you do?
I do, yeah. So we're going to go on the daisy set, and let's pull that one off. I'm going to position, and I have gone ahead and cut out a paper one so that I can mask it.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
Because that just saves time. So let's just get our platform. And we will anchor that into position. And I'm just going to set that maybe to there. We'll grip that onto the top.
Yep.
It's because it's a new one. And I'm going to stamp in grey, again, just because it's a little bit more subtle.
Yeah.
So we'll stamp that down. And then I'm going to put my mask in the way. Like so. And you'll need your either an acetate sheet or this sheet. And then I'm just going to add another one.
Oh, okay.
Which this then goes in place and this comes off.
Right.
Okay, so just get it in position, and you can put one of the magnets on it so it doesn't move.
Yeah.
I've got some temporary adhesive rolls or something somewhere, but I've totally lost them. So this will put this stamp behind the first one that we did. And then I'll just put another one because I've done a little cluster of 3.
Yeah.
So if we go there, but it's the same little technique. There we go. Pop your magnet back down to keep that in place. And then stamp that down.
I like that look, yeah.
It's just lovely, isn't it, all together?
Yeah.
So that's those, and then for my sentiments, I did put on my, this is where we're going, just in case we run out of time.
Oh, it's
so we've got
gorgeous.
You Make Me Smile down there.
Yeah.
And then inside I've tied it all through, so the same thing, and we've got the little daisies down the side.
Right.
So we could put anything because we've got all of these beautiful sentiments. So I think we'll have Happy Birthday on it, even though it's got blue ink on it, Hazel, because you didn't clean it last time.
You'd started off really well.
I know. And I am going to put them on the jaunt because it's something that I don't usually do, and I'm feeling brave.
Sounds good.
So we'll pick that up. And before I stamp it down, I will just come in and be good.
Okay.
And just clean off that blue. I'm going to stick with the same grey. And we're going to print that down. There we go. And I did proceed and cut out, all I've done is stamp these onto super smooth, so that I can decoupage them up. But I do need a bit of green, so we'll have some mowed lawn. And I'm going to let you let me know if we're going to run out of
We've got
time.
4 minutes.
Okay, we might get.
Now the poppies, I just need to point these out. They are now 80% of the stock gone, so you do need to be quick. I think they're going to go, Hazel.
Oh, I think they are, and they're like extended.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just got a little bit of green there. I'm not going to go too mad with that.
Okay.
So we will move that to one side, and I'll bring in the card so that we can stick this together and start adding our little daisies. So there's a bigger daisy in the stamp set.
Yeah.
I think that we've got about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 different sizes on there, which I think's really nice. There we go. And then just on this corner of the card, we'll use the large and...
Still with the grey?
Still with the grey.
So it all runs through.
And it's Morning Mist.
Right.
So we'll have... So you could do this in your platform if you wanted to, but for speed, and I'm going to cheat as well, look.
We've had a question come in from Bridget. Hello, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
She's asking about what blender brush you're using.
This is the Crafts 2 one.
Right.
I know that they're out of stock at the moment, but I'm certain they're back quite soon.
I've seen lots of people really transfer to those ones.
Yeah, they are a really nice brush to use. It's definitely worth the wait for them to come back into stock. So because this is in the background, I'm just going to add a touch of yellow to those daisy heads.
Yeah.
You don't have to be too precise with them. That's it. And then this will attach onto the front like so. So what I do is position it up by eye.
Yeah.
I'll put my fingers underneath until it hits this fold here.
Got you.
When I turn it over, I know that's where I need to glue up to.
That's a really good tip, that one.
So if you're not comfortable using glue, you can use your double-sided, your red liner tape.
Yeah.
But I know that I won't get the glue then all over. So I'm happy with the position in there.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to shape my little daisies. I bet I haven't picked any more.
Oh, we've got a minute.
Oh. Just position these in.
Yeah.
What I really like is that now that back one, in fact I will make it the back one, look.
Yeah.
So you can mess around with them.
Absolutely.
Pop that one in there.
Yeah.
And if I'd have had time, I would have continued that theme through the centre, and we'd have popped a little dragonfly on there as well.
Oh, yeah, adorable.
But it just really finishes it off.
Definitely does. Thank you, Hazel.
Thank you.
You're back in an hour anyway.
I am, yes.
Marvellous. Do check out then your baskets. We're over 1/3 of the stock already gone of our beautiful new stamps. all the wonderful different florals, and don't forget you're also getting 10 sheets of your A4 watercolour card and 20 sheets of your Super Smooth. £19 off, well worth it. 284000 is your item number. £49.78, and you can also spread the cost, 2 payments of £24.89. Thank you very much, Hazel.
Thank you. See you at 8.
See you at 8, indeed. Right, I am going to hop, skip and jump next door. Actually, no, that's too energetic. But anyway, I'm going to see Leonie now for our Happy Planner Weekend Wow. We'll see you after this short break.